Coronavirus, Russia breaks record for new daily cases. Russia recorded 12,126 new daily cases of the coronavirus on Friday, surpassing the peak in May when the country observed strict containment, which is not on the agenda for the time being. The previous record was 11,656 contaminations in 24 hours in May. At the time, the vast majority of businesses and places of entertainment were closed and Russians confined in the hope of stopping the virus. These measures were suddenly lifted in June before a major military parade in Moscow and the passage of a constitutional reform which notably gave Vladimir Putin the right to remain in power until 2036. But while new cases have skyrocketed since early September, the return of drastic measures, as in the spring, is not clearly envisaged by the authorities for the moment. On Friday, the Kremlin said that if the situation continued to deteriorate, it would require decisions, without further details. It is obvious that many people do not feel that it is necessary to take care of their health, commented Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov. The Russian authorities seem to want to avoid large-scale restrictive measures, deeming the health system capable of ensuring the reception of patients and the stocks of protective means and sufficient drugs. Since the start of the epidemic, Russia has officially registered 1,272,238 cases, including 22,257 fatalities, and remains fourth in the world in terms of the number of infections. What should be done? In St. Petersburg, the country's second city, Stella clearly sees a step backwards. The measurements were relaxed a little, people were walking around without masks and having fun. Then it all started again, regrets this young woman near a monument dedicated to caregivers who died from the coronavirus. In the streets of Moscow, the main focus of the epidemic in Russia, restaurants and bars remained open and often crowded. The mask remains compulsory in public transport, but this measure is not applied systematically. It has become difficult to figure out what to do. Does everyone have to have it, the virus, or just keep applying these measures forever, asks Tatiana Nemirovskaya, a 30-year-old Muscovite. The closure of bars, as in Paris, or the ban on gatherings of more than 6 people, as in the United Kingdom, is not discussed in Russia. At the end of September, the mayor of the capital, Sergei Sobyanin, nevertheless ordered people over 65 and those suffering from chronic diseases to confine themselves. He also asked companies to set up teleworking for at least 30% of their employees until October 28. The city is taking the necessary measures, Sobyanin assured Friday on the Pervyi Kanal channel, adding that the town hall was transmitting all the information on the epidemic and hiding nothing. During the first wave of the new coronavirus, many Kremlin critics accused authorities of purposely underestimating the number of victims. Charges rejected by Moscow. For his part, President Putin said on Tuesday that around 50 people among his relatives had been vaccinated against the virus, once again praising the vaccine Moscow says it invented. Russia announced in August that it had registered the world's first vaccine against the coronavirus, dubbed Sputnik, as the first space satellite made by the Soviet Union. It is currently being tested by 40,000 volunteers, but viewed with skepticism by several experts, not least because it had not reached the final stages of testing when it was announced.